So, after visiting the Lady Buddha temple and Lin Ang Pagoda, we were proceeding to our next destination, which is Marble Mountain. As we were proceeding by our bus, you can see how beautiful the beach of Danang is, and there is also a walkway where you can just walk around the beach. You can even jog during the evening time or early morning time along the Danang beach, which is very beautiful. So we are on our way to pick up the next set of guests so that we can all move towards our next destination, that is Marble Mountain. So this is basically a one-day group tour, and this started today afternoon with the visit to Lady Buddha, and then we will be proceeding to the Marble Mountain, and after Marble Mountain we will be proceeding to the Hoi An, City of Lanterns. So, as our bus passing through all these small streets, we could see a lot of pharmacies in this area. Don't know why there is a lot of pharmacy in this area. Maybe because more tourists are visiting the area and they might be prone for fever, abdominal pain, or sunburns due to excessive sun exposure. That might be the reason why this area is filled with a lot of pharmacy.
No, no beef, no mouth. Yeah, we go to Marble Mountain and then we go to
ഫാർമസി ഉണ്ട് ആ മുക്കിന് മൂലയിലും കുറേ ഫാർമസികളുണ്ട്.
dinner will be local food 5:30. 5:30 we have dinner.
അല്ല ഇപ്പം നമ്മൾ താമസിക്കുന്ന സ്ഥലത്ത് തന്നെ നീ ഒന്ന് ആലോചിച്ച് നോക്കി എത്ര ഫാർമസിയാണ് അല്ലേ. ആ മാർട്ടിലൊരു ഫാർമസി ഉണ്ട്. പിന്നെ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു എല്ലാവർക്കും ചിലപ്പോൾ തലവേദന, വയറുവേദന, വയറിളക്കം, കുറേ ബിയർ ഷോപ്പും കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം ഉള്ളതല്ലേ. പിന്നെ കുറേ ഈറ്ററീസ് ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ അതെല്ലാം കൊണ്ടാണ്. പിന്നെ കടൽ അടുത്തുള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് പനിയും ചുമയും എല്ലാം പിടിക്കാനുള്ള സാധ്യതയും കൂടുതലാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണോ? Our guide also provided us with a bottle of water, which I think is one of the norms in Vietnam, which I have not seen in any Indian tours that I've done.
Marble Mountain, the washroom a bit located far from where we go. It means like when we are at the middle of mountain, you say, I want to use washroom. Okay, you can use, but you need to climb it down and walk far to use, or you climbing up and walk far to use it. So better you use washroom first, and then you can take some picture with the statue. The one is really famous in the Marble Mountain area. It's called Sculpture Village. Then after the time in Marble Mountain, we go to Hue An. Like I said to you, it is not hurry, but the distance is also really far. From Da Nang to Hue An to Da Nang. Today total we go more than 60 kilometers. So that's why a bit on the team follow the schedule today. Yeah. So at Sculpture Village we have a short time, 15 minutes only for washroom, for some picture. Then we back to the bus and then we go up and down in the mountain about 1 hour. For the mountain, it will be difficult for the elder passenger or the one have some problem with climbing because the stair is really steep. It's like you go on the bus, okay, short and high, and it make by marble stone. It have a 200 steps to go up and 150 to going down. So that we consider about your health also. So if later you get stuck on the step, it will be difficult for you. They also have the elevator, but elevator just support us from the base of the mountain to the middle of the mountain only. It not take you up and down. Okay, it just take you middle of mountain only, not take you to the top. So that let's consider you need to pay to your elevator also. You need to wait if many people use the lift. They consider about that thing too. So we'll be there soon. You can see the mountain appear already in front of you at the right side. And that's one named Marble Mountain because the material is marble stone. Many statues together. Not only Vietnamese Buddhism, they have a Mother Maria of Christianity. Also they have a God Ganesha Linga statue of Hinduism, Taoism, and many holy animals. You can see on the right the garden of the statue. And you can see the mini workshop in front also. Washroom you can use inside of the house. Then we will have time until 4:10. 4:10 and then we climbing up to mountain like that. Just back to the bus 4:10. The bus will park in there.
So our bus stopped at this sculpture village and we are supposed to take a 15-minute break at this village, which you can utilize it for either going to washroom or you can either visit the sculpture village. It's a kind of shop or a gallery where you can buy some marble sculptures, and I think all the tour groups they make a halt here for the tourists to utilize the washroom facility as well as to explore the marble sculptures, and if interested the tourists can even buy these marble sculptures. There is also a shop adjacent to this porch where you can buy some showcase pieces, and all these sculptures are very costly. After a short break at the sculpture village, we then moved forward to the Marble Mountain. And this was the entrance of the Marble Mountain. There is also an elevator facility available, but it doesn't take you to the top of the mountain. It takes somewhere in the halfway. People who are having knee problems, back pain, people who have difficulty in walking can utilize this facility and at least come up to the half of the mountain. Our guide is now moving towards the ticket counter area to get the tickets for entrance. The Marble Mountain is open only until 5:30 p.m. in the evening. After that, it will be closed. You should avoid coming here during rainy season as well as during the hottest period of the day, because the trail itself is very difficult. We were kind of sticking with the guide so that we can utilize his expertise in climbing the mountain. This Marble Mountain is known for its temples, pagodas, caves, and magnificent views of fields and ocean from above. It's a part of Vietnamese heritage trail and is also a symbol of nature and spirituality for the people of Da Nang. This small kid was adamant in climbing the stairs by herself, so her mother was actually helping her climb the stairs. When you're climbing, actually, you can see some marble pieces being laid on these steps.
Something like that for decoration. The pagoda be above there. You can see it right there. So, sir and lady, like I see someone don't want to go with me, you can have a free time. If you go with me, you will go to the top of mountain. Very simple. You can take picture if you want.
Actually, the lift facility is only till this pagoda, and if you want to climb beyond the pagoda, you will have to climb by yourself onto the stairs, because lift will not be available beyond this pagoda.
It is not but different because this one is the original one. The root of the temple decorated by ceramic, the art of decoration in Vietnam. Like you have a bowl, it's broken, they cut to small piece and use the hand to stick. So because the name Linh Ứng, what people pray will come true. If you want, you can pray. We can have some photo around 5 minutes, and we go up from that side and come right to the top of the mountain. So you see the family up top?
Our guide helps us take some good photos while we were visiting the pagoda. And now after visiting the pagoda, we were now getting ready to go up further. This trail is nothing when compared to the Palanimala we have in India, which has nearly around 600 steps. This trail altogether has somewhere around 250 to 300 steps. On the way to the cave, you can see many marble sculptures on your left side, and the path itself is laden with many marble pieces, as you can see below onto the ground. The best time to climb the Marble Mountain is either in the early morning. The Marble Mountain actually is open from 7 a.m. in the morning till 5:30. Or you can climb it by evening around 4 o'clock. This is to avoid the hot and sunny climate. It will be best to carry a bottle of water with you while you are on a climb, because by the time you reach the top, you will feel dehydrated. അവിടെ പോയി നിൽക്ക്. Somehow we climbed up and reached the cave. The ground was slippery, so you will have to take extra caution when you are walking on the ground.
Welcome to Thiên Phong Cave. Yeah, this is the biggest cave in Marble Mountain Complex. Yeah. You can see over here is the main Buddha, right? This one is called cross culture, cross history. Yeah. Because one of these is the Chinese temple. Yeah. This one is made by Chinese people in the middle of 17th century. You know where you are, right? Next place.
Maybe one picture
Yeah.
of this.
Old man.
Our guide was saying that this whole cave takes the form of a linga, and that is a Shiva linga.
You don't want? You don't want?
So our guide was saying that this temple has got the features of Buddhist, Hinduism and Taoist features. So he was telling that the very first it used to be a Hindu religious practice area, but later there came the Buddhist influence as well.
Cross history. Because one of you here is the Chinese temple. Yeah.
മഞ്ഞുമൽ ഫോൾസിൽ ഇതേപോലത്തെ ഇത്രയും പക്ഷേ എനിക്കൊന്ന് സ്റ്റീപ്പ് എന്താ കിട്ടിയതാ കുട്ടി നടന്നു കേട്ടാ കുട്ടി കുറച്ച് സ്റ്റെപ്പ് കയറി ഏത് ആ
Total height of it can 30 meters. You can say like a lot of old temple around here, like Hinduism, and then Buddhism about 200 years. So we are now at the center of the mountain. Later we just go out and then we go down. Often like together I can share a lot of information. Today it's so difficult. So that's why just from here is the main cave already. So now we can slowly go back to the bus, up and down again.
Okay.
If you want to take lift, you can take. If not, you can slowly walk down. Yeah.
Where is Hinduism temple?
You can see from here first. In the old time, the people here consider this mountain is like the linga, and they worship the Nandi here also. Later they put the Shiva linga. And this one is the altar from. This one you can see is marble. This one is sandstone. Sandstone more difficult to carbon, but it's a very long time. The two lady god here actually originally is Hinduism god, but when Vietnamese come, we don't follow Hinduism. Then we make her become the lady god of mountain. We do some renovation, okay? But used to be there 1,000 years ago. Yeah.
Is it from the Champa?
Champa, sir. Yeah, it's all from Champa dynasty. You know about Champa also? Yeah, it is, sir. These are actually in the old time near the capital of Champa. Every time when the king passed away, it's much more. But nowadays, Champa people.
Our guide asked us to go and have a look at the summit from where we can see the other mountains. Guide had to wait for the other tourists to come because they were still in the process of climbing up the stairs, so they still had a long way to go climbing up and view the cave. So the extra time he asked us to go and view the summit. So now we are moving to the summit of Mount Thwai. You can see beautiful view from this mountain, and also you can see the sun preparing to set. You have to be careful when you are climbing up the stairs because it is not a smooth climb. As you can see, there are mountains and the stairs is not smooth, it is a bit distorted. So now we are moving to the summit of Mount Thwai. Actually, from here we can see the 5 mountains together, including the mountain summit which we are climbing. 5 mountain represents wood, metal, earth, water and fire. This photo actually gives a panoramic view of the 5 mountains. Da Nang basically is an area which has got mountains, sea as well as hill stations. So it is a must visit area if you are coming to Vietnam. So after having a good view of the mountains from the summit, we started descending. We later proceeded towards our guide. The problem with group tour is that your guide will give you a schedule and you will have to follow that schedule. So the time given for us to complete this mountain trail was around 1 hour, and because our group had some old people, he had to somehow delay the tour, so we got some time extra to see the summit which was not included in the tour. The time we got extra was the time the guide was waiting for those old people to assemble near the meeting point. So during that extra time, we had an opportunity to go and see the 5 mountains from the summit. It was actually a pretty easy trail because if you compare it with that of Palani mountain temple in India, as well as there are some mountains in Indonesia and Thailand which are difficult to climb, but this was a pretty easy trail. You can see our guide is walking in the front and is asking other people who are taking photos nearby to hurry up so that we should move towards our bus to our next location, which is Hoi An. And I should also commend this lady who is partially handicapped walking in front. She actually made it to the cave much earlier than the people in her group who are not handicapped, who are fully healthy. She actually did a very commendable and appreciable job. I should say she was actually an inspiration to others. Instead of moving only till halfway of the mountain with the help of elevator, she actually climbed up to the cave, which is something I should appreciate really. While climbing down, you can see how the steps are laden with marble pieces or marble blocks. As you're climbing down, you can see many people climbing upwards because, as I've told earlier, the evening time is one of the best time to climb the mountains because the sun is not so strong and you have a shady weather during the evening time. This is something I recorded while climbing down the stairs. A mother holding her child on the back and then climbing down the stairs, which is very warm to see. After visiting the Marble Mountains, we are now proceeding towards our next destination, that is Hoi An, the city of lanterns. Basically, our guide was explaining to us regarding this Hoi An as well as what to do there and what not to do.
Really expensive because the price are a lot increasing. Second, difficult to get one because Grab don't want to go to the city center of Hoi An. Last time I booked for one tourist to come about 8 p.m. But I got cancelled 5 times. They Grab don't want to take the order in Hoi An. So really difficult. Kylie is supposed to be on time later. I will send to your phone the location and the time location also will be there. For the dinner, I know the tourists may worry, like do they have a vegan food? And it does say for the vegan people. In Vietnam, we also take the vegan food and that's one super safe for vegan people. Nothing related to animal. Okay, so even the oil made from soya. But the only one thing is you may try something different with your food. But I think it is the thing like easy because if you go to the new place, you should try the local cuisine to feel what the local people try every day. So that you will try the local food. But for the vegan or for the one who cannot take deep and more, it's safe for you to have dinner. Restaurant, the space really narrow because Hoi An is a narrow old town. 500 meters square, but many things put inside. Restaurant, hotel, shop, so that space is expensive. We share the table together. It is a thing of group tour. Okay, so let me share some more information about the history. Like Marble Mountain, I don't have a chance to say much, but Hoi An, I will give you some background too. In the old time, about 2,000 years ago, Hinduism and Buddhism come to Vietnam. How can? Because they have a Silk Road on the ocean. From the Indian Ocean, they go to Pacific Ocean by boat, by ship to do business. India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, then Thailand, Malaysia, Cambodia, Vietnam, China. That's why people used to do business. Hoi An located on the middle of that way. Many boats from India and China stop in Hoi An to exchange the culture and refill water, exchange product also. That's one really early Hinduism come directly from India through the ocean way, go to Hoi An and then it penetrate in Vietnam. It reached Champa Kingdom before 2,000 years. You see some relic in the Marble Mountain on the cave already, some of you see. And then 400 years ago, in the most development time of Hoi An, used to be so many Japanese, Chinese, Western people such as French and Spanish come to Hoi An. They backing the trade fair performance. They do business with local people. They build so many house, warehouse, shop house, temple, and all those buildings is the masterpiece, is the harmony of Vietnam, China, Japan, and French architecture. Luckily, all the building didn't get damaged by the war. So that Hoi An on the year 1999 became UNESCO heritage and famous until now, 25 years already. Nowadays, when you came there, it's like you go to the old town of Vietnam with 400-year history. But even more, you can go back 2,000 years with the exchange culture with Indian people for Hinduism. And you can see many beautiful architecture, but decorated with the modern light. Lantern, people singing, shop, colorful. Old and new harmonize together for us right there. Okay, so we will be arrived there in about 15 more minutes. And then we walk a distance to go to restaurant. I will show you River Way. And then we have a dinner, you have a free time in Hoi An. We go back to the meeting point and we go to Da Nang City. Yeah, please. Yeah.